That was the Steelers' definition of a blowout. That is as good as we're going to get to a blowout. I don't even know what else to say about that. However, Steelers win the game. We beat the Browns at home. It was phenomenal to see. It was nice to see them come back out of a bye week and ready to go. I was so worried when the offense walked out there. I was like, what kind of offense are we going to see? We throw the ball down the field. I get fired up. I love when the Steelers are moving the ball down the field. The other thing I was thinking about when I was watching this game is I saw Roman Wilson make a play. So I'm just calling it out here. I know that we have been waiting for him to make a play. He did that today. The other thing that I noticed today too that I absolutely loved is this offensive line is stepping up. This offensive line is doing what they need to do. This offensive line kept Aaron Rodgers clean the entire game. This offensive line made it so that we could run the football. I don't think I heard Myles Garrett's name at all game. Shout out to the Steelers offensive line, because if we're going to talk about them when they play bad, we also have to praise them when they play well. The Steelers offensive line looks good. I don't care what anybody says. Now, let's talk about these penalties, because we came into this game the lowest penalized. I was bragging about it, how disciplined we have been, how great we've been playing. And then we come into the game and all of a sudden now we can't get off the field because we have penalties. I don't understand why that happens. Maybe it's because it was the bye week, but I need us to stop that because I don't want to be a penalized team. There was 2 or 3 times where we should have been off the field, but we couldn't get off the field because we had penalties. That was frustrating. Also, did you all know that for intentional grounding, you can throw the ball 15 yards into the stands and you won't get called for it because the pass looked good enough to be completed? That was crazy. I'm not going to make this about the refs, but the refs don't do themselves any favors when they do these weird things. One other thing that I realized in this game was the injuries. We had a lot of guys going down, a lot of things happening with injuries. So I don't know what is going on with this team with injuries, but it is happening. However, let's talk about that defensive line. That defensive line stepped up, got sacks. The entire defense looked good today. Those linebackers looked amazing today. Patrick Queen had himself a game today. I am very proud of Patrick Queen. I'm very proud of the Steelers defense. I'm proud of the Steelers offense. I'm proud of the Steelers offensive line. Everything the Steelers are doing right now is great. I love seeing it. It's amazing to watch. Dare I say I'm kind of starting to trust them a little bit, but they look good. And I'm excited that they look good because it makes me feel calmer. The other thing is, shout out to Aaron Rodgers. Did you see Aaron Rodgers scrambling and doing weird things in the pocket and escaping the pocket and running away and doing all those things? Aaron Rodgers being Aaron Rodgers at this age is amazing to see. And I'm so glad he's with the Steelers because he's just consistent. He just does the things that he needs to do. And I appreciate those things. And I'll be honest, did you all see the tosses? Did you see the tosses? Because even in the broadcast booth, JJ Watt was like, yeah, they still do these tosses. They're so old. Most teams don't do tosses in football anymore. Ha ha ha. Why? Why are we doing tosses? And then we do well, we move the ball, and then all of a sudden here comes a toss play. I don't get it. I don't know why the tosses are happening. I just don't know why they're happening. And I will continue to whine and complain because I just don't get them. I don't get the purpose. I need us to stop with the toss plays. They're not our thing. They're not our specialty. They aren't great. One other thing I noticed in this game is our receivers look pretty good. Do we have a wide receiver too? No. Do our receivers just like doing things and getting it done? Yes, it's just working. And I think it's working because we have so many tight ends. And I think when you have a lot of tight ends, you can kind of makeshift it and make it work, but it kind of looks good. Also, shout out to Pat Freiermuth, getting in there, making a play, doing some things. And I like the way this team is constructed. Would I be mad if we go get a second wide receiver? No. But the way this offense is kind of flowing, I kind of like the flow. I like what it looks like. I like the different options. I feel like it makes teams hard to kind of defend us because they're not sure what's going to happen. Aaron Rodgers back there at quarterback doing his thing. And the Steelers look good. We just look good. And sometimes you just have to say, shout out to us because we look good, because we've seen this team progress, because we have seen them get better week after week after week. Shout out to them for that. Shout out to Darnell Washington. Like, we just look good. And sometimes you have to just admit that we look good and not complain and not whine because it's good right now. And I'm going to embrace it being good right now. Now we get ready to play the Bengals in a couple of days. These injuries, I don't know how that is going to play out, but I'm super excited for the Steelers team. I'm super excited to see us on Thursday, and we just look good right now. And because we look good right now, I am not going to harp on some of the things I could harp on, but we look good, and I'll accept looking good because I'm a Steelers fan, and I am here for looking good, and it makes this so much easier when they are looking good. So shout out to our team. Shout out to the Steelers. We will see them on Thursday night.